Good morning, 17th November 21. Lng Crew Management 16. The euro again went 1.13 today. Therefore, if we have a $1.5 million crew management budget of an LNG new building, and should we have, for example, euro 1.2 million euro, the gap, it is getting wider and wider. It is the reason why the ship owners have to contact Candina, because at 3%, which is some $3,750 crew management fee. $3,750 crew management fee. Why? Because our costs in euros are getting lower and lower and lower. So now we can compete very strongly with those in Asia, in America, in North Europe. Ship managers, yes, let's go for competition. So let's compete. We love competing. We love crew management. This is the right time of LNG crew management back again to Spain, because there is a big pull, and this gap between dollar and euro is getting more and more and more interesting. $1.5 million, 1.2 million euro. It is really considerable thought area of thinking. It is really statisticians, mathematicians have to look very thoroughly towards this innovation today, 17th of November, because it is going to get wider and wider. And then why should you, dear ship owner, think of uniting with other ship managers or other owners? Because their costs are higher. The cost in Spain now is very, very, very competitive. This huge mess of the government's unemployment, Zs and young unemployed, it is really providing huge competitive advantage for us to find crew managers, which, for example, in other countries, like in the UK, they don't have brokers. In USA, they're having problems. In Canada, they're having problems for restaurants, shops, because the hourly wages they are paying and the minimum wages they are paying. But today, here in the Basque Country, is a huge opportunity. Why? Because the incompetent governments, what they do is generate a lot of unemployment. They are so incompetent that it is really huge competitive advantage now to invest. Now the households are growing very much indeed. Inflation is growing everywhere because everybody is printing money. No one is focusing in training the new generation of here. We have great universities in Bilbao with a lot of English language, and our mentality is of the north of Spain, of the Basques, always is perfection, perfection. So we can really strive for a 3% agency fee in the LNG new buildings for your company, whether it is flag of convenience or a Spanish flag. This is LNG Crew Management 16 because it's a huge competitive arena. If you are now giving the ships to Glasgow, giving the ships to other expensive countries, please think twice, because here we are closer and in the center. And now this $1.5 million and 1.2 million euro for the gap between dollar, euro, flag of convenience, Spanish flag, it is getting wider and wider and wider, as well as the dollar goes to equal the euro. The gap is getting wider and wider and wider. It's about 20% gap in the crew budget. Now, not only that, also if you are interested about fees, are you the LNG ship owner? Are you? Then would you like to put this crew management in Norway, in Sweden, in Finland with very high labor costs? In Glasgow, in USA, Singapore, Japan? Or would you like to pay 3,750 monthly fee per being ourselves via our companies, either in Singapore or Panama? Also in Spain, we have a couple. We have in Bilbao and in Canaries. So we have the 4 cardinal points for employer, which we cover 100% of this strategic plan of employer, and we are also members of IMEC. Why not consider ourselves Today is a beautiful time. The more mess they make these prime ministers and ministers and increasing taxes and printing money and getting debt, the more they are taking away future of youngsters, the more we can invest here to employ them. Thank you very much indeed. It's a very responsible area of thought, and also very, very, very competitive. We look forward to your coach. Likes and subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.